A for sure, and this video is on why I am not a Christian. Well, first, I would like to say, I'm kind of, I've never been, I've never really believed that Jesus Christ was my savior. This is not to bash Christianity. In Hinduism, they believe that every religion is correct in some form, in some part of their teaching, which I believe too. I believe that every religion is made out of some pieces of truth, but not all of them. This video could turn into like 3 or 4 parts, but I don't know. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I don't know a lot, everything about Christianity. Like, people know scriptures and this and that. I know enough to know that I don't have anything in common with Christianity, and I don't want any of that a part of my life. Firstly, Christianity is a very dark religion, and I'm a very dark person. I have on a 3 6 Mafia hat. That's my favorite music, type of music: horrorcore, electric, and alternative, and actual hip hop, not this Migos rap bullshit. But Christianity is a very dark religion. Why do I say that? Because Christianity and all Abrahamic religions are based around death. What is going to happen when you die? The word Bible in the oldest language in the world means the grave. None means, it means something like death, or something like in Sanskrit, or in the Hindu language, or not Hindu, Indian. I don't know what it's called. I should know that. But it's very dark. What's gonna happen when you die? Christians don't live to live. They don't live for life. They live for death. They worry about. They wake up. Thank God that they're alive. They go to sleep and hope they don't die in their sleep. Like, if you feel a child with that much anxiety about death, and a lot of Christians that I know are very much so afraid of death. If you're afraid to die, then you really don't trust in Jesus at all, or God, or everything. Another reason is the whole Jesus character. Like, not just the fact that he's based on so many different um allegories and stories and legends of other people. It's north, south, east, all throughout that part. You know, if he was just his own unique character, unique personality, it would make a little bit more sense. But I mean, I don't know how much you've looked into studying the similarities between Jesus and, you know, um, a lot of characters and a lot of key religions, and all in Buddhism and Hinduism, a lot in in Judaism and Islam, in all religions. This is what this guy is. Another reason is because, the whole, one of my friends converted because he opened his third eye. I'm a spiritualist. He opened his third eye and he was on hallucinogenic drugs, which is the worst. If I was Jesus, I'd be like, nah, fuck you, dude. You cannot be a part of my family. He opened his third eye. He took some hallucinogenic drugs, mushrooms, I believe, and he had a vision of what people see as, view as hell, or a negative afterlife. So he took that as a sign and not a psychic attack, which I believe it was, because our whole household, I lived with him at the time, was filled with Christians, and I believe in entities. I believe that angels are real, demons are real, and I just think it was an attack. But I just don't believe. And his whole reason for converting was he wants the power of forgiveness. He wants to do whatever the fuck he wants to anybody in the whole world, and be able to be forgiven for it. And I don't believe in that. I don't believe and unconditional love. I believe that every all my love is conditional. All my love has conditions. If you fuck up, if you kill my mom and rape her dead body, I don't love you anymore. There's no forgiveness. I don't believe in that much forgiveness. I believe in revenge and justice and equality, and I don't believe in karma. A lot of people say that karma is a Christian invention. I believe that karma was, side note, I believe that karma was invented by the Hindus just to keep everybody in line, because Hinduism has a lot of deep, good spiritual knowledge, and it teaches you to connect with the gods on your own level, to get certain knowledges by yourself without the help of a preacher or a priest or a mediator. And if people have access to all this spiritual knowledge and power, things, no, not everybody's trustable with that. So karma was made to deter the power of forgiveness. So you don't need to ask the guys for forgiveness. Just don't fuck up. I mean, I feel like, I don't know. That makes me feel like I don't trust God a little bit. But I feel like God has conditions for me. I feel like I can go. Well, he's not a human. That's gonna be my next point. He's not a human, so I believe that God would love me unconditionally, no matter what. I don't believe that he will punish me for some fucking bullshit. And at the same time, I don't love God unconditionally. If he came down here right now and called me a little faggot and slapped me and fucking killed my grandma in my face and pissed on my floor, like, I wouldn't love him anymore. I would be hurt, you know? I feel like that. I mean, I don't want to feel like that. Maybe I'll grow a little bit more. Maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Maybe he's proud of me for knowing that about myself. Anyway, the next thing is because Jehovah, the God of all Abrahamic religions, Jehovah and Yahweh and whoever the fuck, Allah, they're too fucking human. They act like some little jealous little fucking babies. Like all that fucking revenge and hate and ordering genocide, which is in the Bible, and ordering human sacrifices. And if you would slaughter a sheep like this or a lamb, you got to eat it in 3 days, and you got to burn this and do that. That sounds like somebody, the Ten Commandments, the fact that you have commandments. I mean, yeah, everybody has rules. Everybody has to demand respect in certain aspects of their cult or their leadership. But Jehovah, Yahweh, Allah, I'm watching the game, the Georgia South Carolina game. He he sounds too human. He sounds like there's humans that I know that are more humble and less douchey sounding than that motherfucker. Because it's just so like that sounds like something a motherfucking tyrant that would in essence really not forgive you. If I have all the, why the fuck do I have rules if you're just gonna forgive me for everything that I do? You know? The next thing is Christianity. Now, I study every religion for the most part. Obviously not in great detail. I don't recommend these. They smell like must. And they taste like what must would taste like if I got real musty and put my hand on my armpit and licked it. That's what it tastes like. That would taste like. Um, I studied every religion, including Satanism, Luciferianism, and devil worship. Christianity, Catholicism specifically, fits the description of devil worship. Satanism is something totally different. It's a very spiritual religion. It's closer, it's the Western version of Hinduism. It's not even, it wasn't even invented in the West. Anton LaVey did not invent Satanism. He invented LaVeyan Satanism. Satanism is not the opposite of Christianity. The opposite of Christianity is devil worship. Satan, the devil, and Lucifer are three different entities, or spirits, people, personalities. Devil worship is what people, the media feeds you. That Satanism is. Satanism and Hinduism and Luciferianism are all the same thing. Christianity looks so much like devil worship that it's not funny. All that shit you see on TV, watch Killer Kids. Killer Kids has an episode where it's it everybody killed in the name of Satan, and they don't know who that entity is. A lot of them, some of them were kind of there, but all that Satanism stuff that they show you on TV, that's devil worship. The devil is somebody different. The devil comes from so many different things. Devil actually means woman. The devil is based on the existence of woman and the effect that sex has on the masculine energy, man. That's what the devil is. The devil is the man. The devil is lived backwards. But Catholicism is so, number one, you worship a ghost. That sounds like some fucking devil worshiping shit. Number two, what's with all the candles and the oils and the chanting and the invocations? There's the Bible's a fucking spell book. The Bible has you invoke angels, you invoke spirits into this world in the fucking Bible. When you say it, when you read it in church, that is what you do. I think Psalms is all invocations, calling spirits from different dimensions to come bless you. That's devil worship. Another thing is, people, Christians don't know, there's nothing spiritual about Christianity well, Christianity, the other two Abrahamic, Islam and Judaism, they're somewhat spiritual. They're more spiritual because they do magic. They do actual magic. They manipulate the universal laws in their favor. They do magic. Christianity, they do magic also, but it's not as deep. It's not based in the Middle East where world and the civilization where civilization started, where the world started. That's where they get all their power from. From the Middle East and Africa. Christianity was created in fucking Europe. I'm not saying Europeans don't have any spiritual power, but I'm just saying though. If you ask any Christian, what do you think the soul is made out of? They're not going to be able to give you the correct answer, if an answer at all. If they don't say anything but Jesus, it's not going to be the correct answer. The soul, if you believe you have a soul, if you're not an atheist, and you believe you have a soul, this is based on science, quantum physics. This is based on spiritual knowledge that people have had for thousands of years, tens of thousands of years. Christianity is not spiritual at all. Just because you pray, praying is not spiritual. Praying is asking, filling out an application. That's what praying is. You're putting your faith, all of that shit is good, it's based on love, and it keeps people from raping people and killing babies. That's awesome. It's just not for me. Another thing is, it's the young, it's nothing wrong with being the youngest, but it's the youngest. Like, I trust the original shit. You know what I'm saying? My mother, my family, people in my family still have TVs from the 90s. These motherfucking TVs and video systems break down in fucking 2 to 3 years. I have never seen anything made past 2003 that's lasted for more than 3 years. Or the more advanced a certain technology gets, the shittier they make it, no matter how pretty it is and all the bells and whistles they got on the shit. But, alright, I gotta end this video. I'm probably gonna make a part 2, because I can only upload videos that are 14 minutes and 59 seconds. But this DNA, Why I'm Not a Christian, part 1. See ya.